everybody. This has been good, and there we go for Arisen Forbidden West.
I don't know. Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of... What? Transmission.
Okay, that just happened.
He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Oh, well, that's good to know. The yellow stuff is climbable. That's what I learned in this game. I'm just gonna... the mouse was well, the icon of the mouse was in the way.
There we go.
Oh, I'm almost scared I didn't fucking make it.
Now, how to cross over to the spire. Got it. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. He transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down.
Okay,
Hopefully
easy
the
enough.
transmission note at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Alright.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing
I
is...
have no idea what's going on, and I like it.
Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Forest. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why don't obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, then why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all
this. Well, and the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
Was that an insult? It felt like an insult.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick, better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Did I just get a spear upgrade?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal
There's a little cutscene. This is like number 10 in an hour or something in the game.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
It's a nice spear. It's loading. You feel like something to do in my free time.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use. Is that a statue of me? That's new. Guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Ah, take the fucking compliment.
You're back. Here
Looks
we
like
go.
a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Alright.
The monument's really coming along.
Another cutscene. I didn't even know it would do a cutscene. I thought, what? T-Talk,
The sculptor wanted
E-Talk. I
something
can leave
even
whenever the
bigger.
heck I want.
Twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Edelman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edelman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows?
It's a dangerous place
Perhaps
out there,
even
you know?
accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years. Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough.
What?
If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes.
That is correct.
The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tanakh to talk again after the war?
The
I
same
like
way
those
got
bits of
you to
lore,
talk,
right?
by giving gifts.
The Tanakh like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
Well,
I need
conversation
to
is
get
One moment,
exhaust.
Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The
Is
way
that
you left
romance?
before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Fucking romance. Compassion.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
Alright, I like this. This is nice.
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap metal.
Oh, wrong button.
Now come. Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Alright, that was faster than the other one.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
If I remember correctly,
We're
that's the
almost
one that
overrun by the
spitting like
machines
fire.
Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Welcome back, Savior. We are at your disposal.
Eh.
There. The workbench.
Fuck's sake, I could push you.
Uthid. Fanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
Alright.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
There's a romance going between those two. I refuse to believe there's not.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Upgrading thing. I like that. I love upgrading thing. Especially when there's an actual physical... Well, you can see the physical upgrade. Like, it doesn't stay the same. That's what I say.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Me.
Are you ready to go? Or do you need a little more time?
Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Dawns, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Sculpting thing? His back gonna be in pain tomorrow. It was a weird laugh. Ooh. Did I fucking leave my friend behind? What the dick? And it's suddenly safer because the guy know where I'm going. He's gonna come. He's following me now. Fuck's sake, you don't do that. Or for once, it's rude as fuck. And number two, the guy's not gonna give up. So yeah, not ideal.
No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood. In this
I feel like it's gonna be a really long fucking song.
in the storm.
But after this, I say I finally left the prologue. So I win.
If I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rod. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all.
How far is this?
Who can take my hand in the
All right. Finally something.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine.
He is not happy.
Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see.
Can I level up? Yes, I can. Loading. Wait, what? That's a useful one.
Smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross over. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing
There's
through.
a few cat-like
Got an
ones.
embassy to attend.
I think a north,
You should
like
have
a
said.
road.
That ain't gonna
or deer
happen no
kind one.
time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
Wow,
came
he
here for the
did
embassy
not
at Barren
fucking
Light.
care about the insult he
Way I
just
hear
gave
so
me.
did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman. Proclaim the
Wow,
Sun
the
Priests
guard look
most
so
precious
fucking done.
and worthy of safekeeping. See, Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Oh my god, he looks so
Check the ruins on the
insulted.
left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chain Scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Man,
I gotta find
he
Erend.
is a dick.
Though
I don't
it
like
might
him.
be good to hit Chain Scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Oh. Now I'm playing.
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
Gotcha.
Damn it!
Gotcha. I don't know what it's used for, but I know it can be useful, so I'm gonna take it.
Could use frost ammo against it.
Okay, that one is relatively well. They won't look for me. They're doing their shit. So I have to kill the one that look like the, you know, that want to guard them.
Still in this fight.
I'm good. All right. Alright, so not use the thing when I... Let's explore. I'm no fucking rush, so... Let's do it! There should be a cave then. Or some underground access. Wait, I think I got it. It's on the side over there. Aha! How do I... Ah. Okay, so técnicamente are little. Yeah, but they work. Okay, so unavailable, so that's for later.
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I don't know if merchants would be interested.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely gonna be interested. Alright. So, a sunken cave that I can do. As much as I want to explore, it's best if I just focus on the mission, or at least think that are inside the mission, because again, like the cave, there's more likely I'm not going to be able to do anything because it's not yet. You understand what I mean? Like, you have to do a certain point in the story to unlock certain thing that then allow you to do stuff.
I can climb up this cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
What now? Well, there's that. Oh, it's climbable. Ah. Oh, so that's... Oh, that helped enormously. I didn't know you could do that. This is gonna be really fucking useful to figure out. I would have not guessed this on my own.
An old Karja watchtower. I wonder what's inside.
Get up.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
Ouch. I can't imagine this to be fun to land on. Ooh. Almost there. Man, this was one hell of a climb.
Almost there. Snows melting on my clothes. Great.
Metal bone. I guess that's good. Nah, that's a kneeling thing, don't need. Not what I tried to do.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
I have to check. I have to check. Oh, no picture? Ah. Well, I guess if I can collect it, it's some kind of use. I just don't know what.
I can almost see the entire...
I guess a collector or something. You feel like a collector item. Ouch. I would not do that. This is suicide, honestly. It's cool, but it's not practical. Ugh.
That must be Chainscrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. There's another watchtower on the other side of the valley. I wonder if it's got a lens at the top.
I'm gonna get it. Because I'm a fucking loot goblin. Or loot gremlin? One of those.
It's a dead machine. There must be a
I like to collect stuff in video game.
Maybe
Except like send like 400 of the same item. It kinda loses the charm, like super hidden and super hard to get just one, and you have to like repeat like 400 times. I'm talking about you, Far Cry. Like Far Cry 4, the fucking mask. Ugh. Or was it Far Cry 3? I don't remember. But the one with the fucking mask. It was not a fun day. Not that it was that bad, but like I didn't do it. I got like some and went on my fucking way. Oh, well, that would make the thing faster.
This place has seen better days.
Wow. Ooh. Artifact. Oh. I love blowing the ladder, which means I reach a checkpoint in whatever the heck I was climbing.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices. A lens.
Yeah.
Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
It's gonna be useful. I mean, it's fucking purple. You don't make purple stuff useless. It's guaranteed to have some kind of reward next to it. Yeah, no.
I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now. This isn't getting me anywhere.
What do I need? Oh well. Future me know that there's one there. Is that mud? It feels muddy.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through.
Is this a fucking romance story?
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Oh, side quest.
Next thing I know, I'm running around naked with an apple in my mouth and an arrow sticking out of my ass.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Sharp as ever.
All right.
Thinking of upgrading that gear?
Take it easy today, okay?
I mean, I can upgrade it. Wait. Well, they're just data left to upgrade.
Workbench is all yours.
Worse than you did yesterday.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Wait, I can do that. Ooh.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
It's a Tanakh game. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
I am absolutely doing that. I like to collect extra things because you never know when it's gonna be useful.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many notes also tell you how far a piece can move, and of course, okay, that's enough for now. I own the board. Since this is usually you get to pick up that machine. Remember, each machine can take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking try with that machine. Now move the piece when performing an attack, you'll be testing a machine's combat and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's and your current. So in total, since my machine, and just like, so right now, this means did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by not pulling any punch. Now grab that second machine. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack, but so use it your own. Let's try doing that. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat that machine. Same as in the wilds. Machines have both. You can see them blue. Hit them there. Now, here, let me show you. Now let that. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7. Your machine, go ahead and move. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But, and by the look of you'd be sacked with some overcharged. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first.
Okay, so...
That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get, but that means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was
Okay,
it?
so either all
Just
victory
remember to
points or
always check
destroying all the
best
pieces.
terrain
Got
to
it.
attack from. You'd be surprised I know it saved my behind in it.
I'll try and...
Oh, these are all my spare pieces. It's a small set, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even though they'll need the right, or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. Now, if I could even...
Thanks.
I am redoing one of those.
Let's do this. Your turn. My turn. You're up, Red. Okay, let's see. Your move, Red. You got me down to 1 piece. I am impressed. I'm up. Well, that's done now. Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
Ugh, I should have not have sacrificed a piece.
Good luck.
Alright.
Time to make my move. That's it for me. I got a tough fight ahead of me. Lucky me, you hit armor. Ah, off the board it goes. Ah,
I won.
looks like I lost.
Amazing. It's doable, but I need to be really fucking careful.
This is gonna be fun.
All right.
Time to get serious. Board's all yours. Oh, that was the perfect spot.
Nah, let's play it safe.
My turn. Your turn. That was brutal. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Knocked right off the board.
Perfect.
Board's all yours. A single machine left? That ain't good. Armor is a machine's best defense.
That guy's gonna die.
I'm up. Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge. Your move, Red.
Nah. There.
Time to make my move. One less piece on the board. Time to
Come to me, I'm not moving.
That's it for me. Now that was
Almost
the game.
lost, but
Even
I
if
won.
I lost.
All right. Yes.
Let's play.
Skill point, I'm in.
Your turn. Time to get serious. Board's all yours. I'm up.
Ouch.
Ah, off the board it goes. You're up, Red. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Time to make my move. Your move, Red. That was brutal. My turn. That's it for me. Whoa! Got me good. Yikes! I better step up my game. Okay, let's see. Well, that's done now. That's it for me. One less piece on the board. Just one piece left.
Fuck, I lost.
Okay, that's the game. You up for a rematch? Here we go. Time to make my move. Your move, Red. My turn. Knocked right off the board. Knocked right off the board. Time to get serious. You're up, Red.
There.
One less piece on the board. I'm up.
Meh.
Off the board it goes. Well, that's done now. Hey! I like that piece where it was.
Ugh.
Your turn. That was brutal. I'm up. Board's all yours. You got me.
Yeah.
Fair and square.
Whew. It was a little more harder than before, but it was fucking amazing. I'm getting skill point out of this. I need to defeat all player.
Good luck.
Seems good enough. All right.
Time to make my move. You're up, Red. Ah, off the board it goes. Okay, let's see.
Ouch.
That's how you do it. Your turn. Knocked right off the board. Time to get serious.
You just get one piece. It's fine.
Board's all yours. Well, that's done now.
Ouch. My turn.
One less piece on the board. I won!
Ah,
oh,
son
but I'll
of
play
a...
you again if you want. Let's do this!
It's a little harder than I thought, but fine. I just need to play more safe.
My turn.
I need to defeat that golden
move,
fucking
Red.
piece.
That was brutal.
Do not overcharge that fucking piece.
That's it for me. Well, that's done now. That one hurt. One less piece on the board. Your turn. Knocked right off the board. I'm up.
Let's play it safe. Ouch.
That's it for me. That was brutal. Okay, let's see.
I wanted to overcharge. I would have won. I would actually have fucking won.
Well, spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards.
Yeah.
Now that deserves a prize, I say.
I got the piece, so there's that. I guess that's.
I
there's
knew
still
I'd make a
that.
strike player out of you yet. How about this time I took this one's knowing terrain as you so far here. Grab that. Now let's take a look at your combat pack and since it's it's also this go. There you go. Now choosing the right, it can also grab your. Since your machine, it stand this my butt there this now this me which means if you'll when
Okay. Ouch.
See? Sure, but not if it would, and if that to use, there's injured. Go ahead, end your turn for now. All right, however, this is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power. It'll also keep, here, let me. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Okay, tutorial done.
Here
When
for more
just be
tips?
safe.
Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you play. Each one is worth a certain, and you can spit. Knowing what building an army is the key. When assembling your army, first and foremost, you can never with that how far. But let's take a. All right, let's talk about the different. If you can, so. Great. Now grab. Looks like we've got ourselves a gut. This means they'll own. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack like see, this in Europe looks like so make sure you take a good you should other here.
Oh, even change the position I look.
If you look at you'll know there's but I think
Oh, that's convenient.
don't be a stranger.
So I guess I have to see more of those strike player to actually be able to do anything.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much...
Thanks, Mildif.
So that's...
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
That guy is nice. I love side quests. How do I get out? If there's one thing I don't like about this game is you can't fast travel as much as you can, as much as you want. It actually costs you shit. Like fast travel back and everything.
Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf. Sacred ingredient for someone, I'll bet.
I'm looking for some meat. Ooh, purple.
Use for these soon enough.
I'm looking for boar.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildif. I can't override that machine. But I could learn if there's a cauldron out here.
Yay. Alright. I just have to go there and collect the thing and then to come back. Seems easy enough.
Scavengers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. Acid ammo could help me.
Wow, almost dead. Gotcha. Ow! What the fuck? And I won. Almost died too.
Okay. Now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel. No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile.
Whew, happy I won. But I did get a level out of this, so. That sounds like cool. I think I got something real cool. Okay, a scrap pile somewhere around there. Ooh.
I think I have everything I need for Moldov. Good thing too. I could use a decent meal.
Okay, let's go back. Ooh. I may not be able to use them, but I want them. I mean, it can be useful, you never fucking know, right? I don't want to kill them because I can't one-shot them in a silence mode. Later for sure, but not now. Oh man. Bye-bye. I heard a squirrel. They're so small, it's hard to kill.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Ooh. Blue. It's LS rare. I think there was a thing for an upgrade adding that, so cool. And if not, I can always sell it. So yeah, victory in and out.
That's not.
Yeah.
Another.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Ooh, skill point. You know what that's going, right? Ooh, that's good. Just cleaning a little bit, okay?
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And see what else Nildif's cooking up.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The bristlebacks threaten us all. What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
Oh, hi there.
So, the savior
Strak,
herself.
Drak, SDW.
Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
Sorry if I didn't look. I was
I've heard
really
many
into the
tales of
game.
your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady
Should
warrior.
I should look more often.
Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any
Oh
problems
well, it's going
around
pretty
here
well.
that need my
Thanks for asking.
saviorly attention.
I mean,
the
it's
bristlebacks,
absolutely my type of game, so I'm having a great time.
Get rid of them if you want
Oh,
that embassy to
absolutely.
take place.
And the great time is I didn't spoil myself anything. I do
let's
not
get
know
to
what's
it,
going
eh?
on. I do not
Off
know
you
what's
go.
gonna happen or at
Not
all.
so fast.
I'm being very careful to not spoil myself anything.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
What's that exactly?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
That sounds communist.
And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate.
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it
Yeah,
aside.
I agree with the spoiler thing.
The Carja risk
At the
nothing,
same time, you have to
while
look
demanding
for it,
that
but at the
good
same time, you can
Osseram
just
gamble
pop
with their
random.
lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
I heard it was good, but didn't look that much into it again. Want to keep the surprise.
If chain scrape is on Carja land,
Like,
shouldn't
you
the
get it,
Carja be in charge?
not knowing
What
what's
point did
going
you-
on in the game is like a
The
good
sensibilities
chunk
of
of
good
the fun.
Osseram folk, of course.
The game still can be enjoyable,
You
but
think a Carja
the
can head
surprise
this
is
whole
nice.
venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then. People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority.
Oh, well, I'm
I've
gonna
been
believe
with
on your
Chain
word, but
Scrape from
I
the
haven't
beginning.
seen it or anything. I,
mean,
know there's a
I'm
DLC and
practically
that's
its
it.
Founder, and its honest folk
I want
know
no
I'm
surprise. I want to
indispensable its
explore it on my
success.
own, but I'm gonna trust you on that. Okay,
You
that
said you
dialogue
founded
now.
chain scrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chain Scrape is what it is thanks to me.
That's a little
So you're
arrogant.
Not just
Nah,
standing
I'm not
around
gonna
and
lie.
profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osseram.
He's trying too hard to be nah. He's trying too hard. Well, that's good to know. I'm gonna play the DLC when I can.
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there,
But I'm expecting that anytime soon.
Lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks.
I'm like
and when I'm done, this
3
valley's
hours in the
gonna get
game so
moving.
far.
If that's what it takes.
Give or take.
Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Alright.
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Quest. I'm not level 7, but I can do it. I mean, just talking right now, so it shouldn't be hard.
Ah, Savior! Over here!
Yeah, I get you. I'm gonna have to
Savior,
quit the stream so far. Well,
thank you for taking the
after
time.
this because
My condolences.
I'm gonna have to eat or something because it's been a while. But
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like
and
he's
I've been
really trying to put you
almost
over the barrel.
hour, so I feel like it's a
The idea that
respectable
the
stream,
Karja
you know.
purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt. It's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light.
Mine. They went into the mine.
If you can get to
the other guy was
bottom of this,
talking
I
about
can
you
offer
invest
a
into the mine.
considerable bounty in return.
So logically speaking, there's gonna be a mine. There's gonna be a mine that the bad thing came from.
What is this
Or the people
concession decree that
I was listening half,
He
so
wants
I
the
know there's a
Sundom
mine
to
involved in this
designate
quest.
portions
I
of
know
the
that.
Daunt as
That's
Oseram
logic.
holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess.
Like a mine going
Because he
under the
stands to
mountain,
profit
you know?
somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Alright.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
He did come out like that.
I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Okay.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the mad Sun King.
Okay,
And
so
with
still
the
very
bristlebacks
bitter about
bringing
it.
work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
Alright, so
You said
Quest
the
now.
bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth,
and I'm gonna do just
maybe
that.
Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
How far it is? Oh well. It's him I'm in for a walk. A really long walk. Well, it's not impossibly long, but like, it's gonna take a few minutes.
Yeah, you!
Help! It's after me! That bristleback's gonna run him down. Get to safety!
Ow!
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, well I save him.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
I can't kill him without the cat one noticing. The suspicion is going away. Ah, wow, you are a dick. Go away, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Gotcha. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. But that's what happened, so... meh. Ouch! I got fucking smack! Indeed, as you say, Stradrak. Stradrak. Can I just call you Strack? Ugh. And that was me trying to be sneaky.
Almost ready to go?
Ugh. As much as I want to continue, I'm gonna have to go. I am definitely continuing this series. I am having an amazing time playing this so far. So, I hope you enjoy, and we're gonna see each other real soon, guys. For those who in the stream and everything, I'm possibly going this, well, most than likely continuing this later today. But I'm gonna take an hour or two for myself and continue later, right? So, bye-bye!